DESIblitz.com.
My name is Chandni Ravalia and you're watching me on DESIblitz.com. Body imaging is massive now. I mean, we're at Body Power. We're amongst people that have some of the best physiques in the world. I mean, it's so much on social media about body imaging that they make it so important that we all look good, but it's not. I mean, as long as you're comfortable in your own skin, you're happy with how you look, you need to be comfortable to be happy. I mean, I do this because I love that stage feeling. I don't do it for the body that I have. I mean, yes, obviously it's an advantage, it's a bonus to have a good body, but it's not everything. I mean, you need to enjoy your life, you need to love what you do. I mean, if you don't love going to the gym, then don't force yourself to do it just because everyone else is. So body image is massive now, but society just need to understand that it's not everything. You've got one life, just live it. Fitness regime. Okay, so I'm a personal trainer as it is, so I'm pretty much, my life is in the gym. I'm training clients. At the moment, if I'm competing, I'm in the gym training myself, fasted cardio in the morning, I've got my weight session later on, and I might add an extra cardio session in. So when it comes to prepping and competing, it's usually 2-3 times training a day, training my clients, everything like that.
Have you ever been tempted to take steroids or anything like that?
I've had moments where I've thought, like, I've dieted and done everything I can and it's just not working, but then no, I'm very much against it. I'm very natural, like I want to see where my body can take itself on its own. So for me, steroids are a no.
What's your diet like?
Horrendous. If I'm prepping, it's not too bad. Clean food, so chicken, sweet potato, broccoli, whole wheat pasta, stuff like, it's not bad. It's oats and whey. Put me off prep. I like food. I'm a massive food person, so dieting is the hardest part for me.
What about Asian food?
I don't eat Asian food. I haven't had it since really taking my competition life really seriously. So for the past sort of 3 years, I don't think I've had Asian food.
Do you have cheat days or cheat meals?
We do say yes. More, we like to call them refeeds. So we need to refuel our body. The amount of obviously stress we put our body under, it needs some bad food sometimes. So it's more of a refeed just to kind of give ourselves a bit of energy.
What kind of effect can yo-yo dieting have on you?
Massive. I mean, we don't yo-yo diet, we just kind of manipulate carbs, proteins and fats. But yo-yo dieting's horrible because your body will just respond in awful ways. You might lose weight, but because then you stop dieting, it'll put it straight back on and it might be 10 times worse. So yo-yo dieting, massive no. If you want to diet, you need to stick to it consistently. Ease yourself into it, don't just cold turkey everything. I mean, let yourself have treats, let yourself enjoy some things. Eat the foods that you enjoy, so when you're prepping food and you're there thinking, I don't want chicken and broccoli, don't do chicken and broccoli. Do a meat that you like, do a veg that you like. You don't have to make it boring. It doesn't have to be chicken and broccoli and veg, rice. Make it what you want to eat. So yo-yo dieting is not a good thing.
If someone was like a vegetarian like me and I don't eat meat, what kind of protein should I be eating?
I have a few vegetarian clients and the sort of stuff I put them on, it depends if they eat eggs, if you eat fish. Egg whites are good if you do eat them. Fish is always a good one. If you don't eat anything like that, lentils is always a good source. You've got stuff like cheese, nuts, anything like, you've got the corn, sausages, all that corn stuff as well is really high in protein, and for someone that's veg, tofu, soya, all of it. You've got other alternatives and people are like, tofu, soya, corn. Season it. Put a seasoning on that you like and it's fine.
When you're on stage competing, how does that feel?
Amazing. Words can't describe it. It's not something I can explain to someone. It's something you have to experience. So when someone says to me when I'm dieting and I'm really low and I'm aggy and I want to probably eat loads of donuts, everyone says, why did you do it? I guess because that feeling on stage is amazing. Knowing like the 16, 20, 24, depending on how hard you've worked, that's your moment to shine. It's wonderful.
Do you have a favourite exercise?
Oh, pull-ups. I know that's probably sounding weird coming from a girl, and I can't do many, but the ones I can do, I love them.
How many can you do?
On a good day, I can get at least 10 to 12. So that's a good day.
That's impressive.
Thanks.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to get into competing?
Do it. Do it. I mean, if you're thinking about doing it, you're like, oh, that looks fun, I'd like to give it a go. If you're serious about it, if you've got the dedication, you're there like, yeah, I'm ready for a change. It's a massive change. It's a good change because the food that we eat, it's not bad. It's clean food, so it's just a really good way. And even if you don't end up on stage, if you give yourself a target, so that's the original thing I did. I gave myself a target of a show, and I prepped and prepped and prepped, and I went on, and I loved it. So do it. It's the main thing I can say.